Recently, there was a new promo for Big Brother 27 promising a season premiere shocker. I could promise you the shocker will be dull, as it usually is, or upsetting to people, as it usually is. Now, it seems like, based on the visuals, there's sort of like almost like a haunted house presentation. A lot of people on BB fandom have been guessing that it could be a murder mystery theme. I mean, all I know, it really doesn't matter. I mean, we know we're going to get a POC winner and a bunch of cucked white people that virtue signal during the season and postseason, much like, a Tucker, for an example, who not too long ago uh, not only posted something supporting the anti-ICE situation, but then made a post about Juneteenth. I mean, again, you look up from where he's from and where he lives, you can't get more lily white than that. But again, these are the type of white people that they cast. So even if they did have more white people in this season than previous, as some on Big Brother Twitter, for whatever reason, speculated, I think it has something to do with the most recent Survivor cast, those white people will still be a bunch of scary white folks who seek to virtue signal and pander, like a Tucker, who again is a homosexual model who casually talked about sexual predators in the modeling industry, but of course doesn't call it out. So what do you expect from someone like that? But anyway, that's mostly what I'm thinking about. Who the cast is going to be and how utterly cucked are the non-POCs going to be this season. I mean, the most pathetic during the season was Mackenzie. I mean, we saw how she had the capability of winning competitions, but then would obviously make decisions based on not to offend the minorities. Having sudden close relationships and bonds with the loudmouth black girl in the house, despite over 90% of the season being close to the white chick in the house. And so, again, like none of this matters, this promo bullshit. The only thing you can hope for when it comes to these seasons is relationship drama that'll at least be entertaining. As horrible of a season 24 was when it comes to games or gameplay, at least we got the entertainment of, Taylor being a hoe and then talking about, squirting on Monty's beard towards the end of the game, and how all season she was embarrassing herself, trying to push herself on dudes who didn't want her. Then it was the relationship entertainment from like Alyssa chasing around Kyle until she finally landed him, and then he can only last for 20 seconds, which is probably why they didn't work out after the house. Plus, Alyssa's a thought. Or in the most recent season, 26, where you had pretty much all the chicks in the house obsessed with Tucker. And, like one of the most comical situations was Angela offering her daughter to Tucker postseason in the HOH room. Like, stuff like that is what keeps me watching. Since I know, gameplay, strategy, people who want to win, like all of that is no longer a thing. It's why I've come to appreciate the Nicoles of the world. Nicole Franzel. I mean, she recently made a post about, her being a 2-time Big Brother winner because she won reindeer games. And of course people are confronting her. And I would say that's not a real Big Brother win because, it was a very short sort of mini game of Big Brother. But the fact that someone like Nicole is always sort of standing by her win, and in her mind wins, and every single time she got on the season, you could tell she really wanted to win. I mean, the fact that Cody cut her at Final 3, I mean, she stopped talking to him for years over that. Now, obviously, you can see that as petty, but I see it as, yeah, she's someone that actually truly wanted to win and wants to win. You know, and despite her nasally voice or other things that could be annoying about her, I can at least appreciate that Nicole Francil, when she's in the house, she's playing to win. She's not playing to help a colored person win, which she proved in season 18 and season 22 when she played Devon twice. So just imagine that, like Nicole, who's seen kind of as this cowardly mouse, she can't be that much of a coward because, again, she's never bowed down. So some person of color can advance beyond her in the game. But again, she was a part of the, pre BB Diversity Initiative, pre BB23 campaign for more diversity winners. But anyway, ultimately, we'll see what they do on premiere night. It'll probably be something people will all despise, like, bringing in a twisty house guest because they didn't get the one that they wanted in last season with Ainsley, or a first night elimination. Again, CBS production have proven they'll do something to dissatisfy the entire audience.